Hi, it's Leslie. Married at First Sight, one of my favorite shows, is back, and they are in Denver this season. Denver is quite the melting pot of unique individuals, as you will see. The show opens and we jump right into it and we meet Michael. Michael's 38. He's a funky individual. He's kind of like hair on one side, shaved on the other. He has a long earring here, thick glasses, and a tattoo over here. Michael's 38, but he gets it. He gets what he's about.
I understand that, generally speaking, I'm probably more of an acquired taste. And I don't just mean like my presentation. I mean overall. I'm Michael, by the way.
Okay. And we jump right in. He's getting married and he's down there with a scepter and crown. Okay. And then it's the big moment, the glorious, beautiful moment of matrimony. He's waiting at the altar for over 20 minutes for his beautiful bride. And then...
Please stand.
Commoners. I see her. She's extremely beautiful. I'm Michael.
Please be seated. I don't think I can do this.
Oh. That hurt.
No, that really didn't just happen. We didn't even get to meet her. We didn't even get to see her. She's making Alyssa from the previous season look like she was really committed to the process. Where do they find these people, these experts? They totally screwed up. You have to at least go through the ceremony. Ugh. And now if you don't feel bad enough already for this guy, now we get to know him. He's into fashion and wears some crazy stuff, man skirts and things like that. And I noticed he had a pearl earring that he put on for the wedding, you know, kind of tone it down a little instead of the long dangly one he had. He has different glasses. He had the thick clear ones for the wedding and has these wire ones for normal everyday use or whatever. But he lost his dad at a young age and here he is just talking about what he was hopeful for this marriage.
My biggest hope for this marriage is that we truly are a great match together, that it'll be evident to us as we grow together, as we learn about each other, as we grow to love each other.
I don't know. I already feel sad for him. Do we think this girl will return? Do we think we'll even get to know who his supposed bride might have been? We have to wait and see. Okay, let's just go on to the next couple, and hopefully we can redeem with this next couple. This next couple is Emily and Brennan. Emily's 29 and Brennan is 28. Emily's a pretty blonde, and the unique and strange thing about her is she's cute little body. The whole thing is she has never been in a relationship. And if you don't happen to catch that, they will mention it no less than 4 times during this episode. So note that. And Brennan's fit. He looks like a good guy, and he's saying all the right things, you know, committed, you know, wants the long, this is it for him, just wants one wife. He's in for the long haul. He's committed to the process as opposed to that last chick that bolted at the altar. But let's not dwell on that one. I feel like these two have a shot, except for the fact that she's never been in a relationship. I don't know what that means, to never been in a relationship. Like she's never gone on a date. She's never had a boyfriend. She's never, like, what does that mean? It didn't make sense to me, but hopefully we'll find out. But I feel like these two have a shot. Just out of the gate, these two look good together. They have a shot. And let's go on to this third couple, also a very unique couple. Oron, not Onion, because I keep seeing Onion when I look at it, and Lauren. Oron is 27 years old. And is it just me? But he looks like the first guy. I don't know where they find these people. Maybe they all look like this in Denver, but he looks very much similar to the first guy that we all feel sorry for still. But he's Indian and he's super into his culture. Love that. And I'm starting to detect something different about Married First Sight, but this guy has a masculine and feminine side. Here he is explaining one of his encounters.
I have explored that feminine side, you know, when it came to going on a date with a man. That is something I did do. It was just the one date, and I kind of got a surprise kiss, but that was also like just the door where it's like, I'm not gay.
Alrighty then. Lauren is also a unique individual, and here's how she explains herself.
I'm not really big on labels, but I would say if I had to identify as anything, it would be queer, or maybe even just like a floater.
Okay, so we have two people that are on the spectrum of floating into whatever they're into at the time, and that's fine. So they seem like a match there as long as they both float in the same direction toward each other. since they are matched. She is Black, she's into her race and her culture, so that's wonderful. He's Indian, both embracing their culture, so hopefully they'll be open to learn about each other's cultures. So it sounds like, on paper, sounds like a pretty good match. And Oron, he made the executive decision. He went with the man bun and the pearl earrings for the wedding. So that was a very good decision, and we'll just see how it goes for those two. Well, let's go on to our fourth couple, and that would be Austin and Becca, and they are both 31. Becca's cute. She's kind of funky, has like the pink hair, seems fun and outgoing and a lot of energy. I like her. She's a gamer who listens to podcasts. That doesn't seem that crazy, unless I'm just crazy too, because that seems totally fine. I'm not a gamer, but listen to podcasts. And she's a photographer, which totally makes sense, because she's, unique individual and has her own style. Well, we meet Austin as he breaks the news to his mother that he's going to go on this lovely marriage show of Married at First Sight.
Do you guys think I'm ready for marriage?
No.
No.
I just think it's more challenging than you think it is.
Basically, yeah, that mom looks pissed. She's not happy about this. But it doesn't matter what the mother thinks, because it just matters what Austin thinks. And this is how Austin feels about the sanctity of marriage.
I've always taken marriage very seriously.
So going on Married at First Sight, I think that is the ultimate show of admiration for the institution of marriage. I mean, who could deny that? But what would the show be without some issues? And Becca does have some issues. I guess she has a chronic disease, so she's had back pain, and she's kind of unhealthy in a way, but so there's that. There's always some kind of something. No smooth sailing for any of these people. Now let's just touch on the fifth couple, and that would be Claire and Cameron. Cameron was cool. I mean, okay looking, but he had an accent. We like accents. That always adds a little mystery and, intrigue to the person. It makes him look a little bit cuter. And he's a mountain biker and into the outdoor sports, so we like that. At least I would like that. Claire's very pretty. She's a quadruplet, which is unique in itself. And of course, just like a Disney film, there's always some sadness. Her brother, the one boy in the four, was killed himself. So that is super sad, and you don't get over that. But she's a dog owner of Lenny, and we know how dogs have factored into many of these Married at First equations. So Lenny may prove to be a very integral piece in their relationship. Just throwing that out there. Well, true to form, you don't have marriages without those bachelor and bachelorette parties, and they were no different. And what I did learn from this is the best guy is Austin. I just liked the way he carried himself. With all these crazy girls were out there dancing and all the things, and he was turning them down. It's like he's already taken the fact that, I'm getting married. I don't do these kind of things. He probably maybe wouldn't have done it regardless, because he's not wired that way. So I like Austin. I like him. In this, I'll just call him Onion, because Oron, just nasty talk about his private parts and things, and it was just not necessary. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. But what was very interesting is Emily, the one who we are told multiple times has never had a relationship and is quite a pretty girl with a cute little body and all the things. She was a hot drunken mess, and it was just not very flattering on her, and it was just very odd, because you'd think if she could let loose and be like that, how in the world has she not had a relationship? So there's kind of like a mismatch there, but Emily's a wild card. I don't know, but she drank a little bit too much for my taste.
Emily likes to party. I thought I was a party girl. Emily is a party girl in a party world.
But hopefully her future spouse doesn't see that until he's already hooked. But anyway, but these are the couples, and I am very excited. These experts, they have their work cut out for them, because they suck at this. Every season, it's a hit or miss, and you're just hopeful that someone can at least get along for the duration of the show. My pick is Emily and Brennan. I think they have a shot, other than she likes to drink a little bit too much, but he seems very committed, and those are my pick to maybe have a shot at this nonsense. But anyway, I follow this nonsense every week also, so please subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.